Whoa, what's up, everybody? What's up, people? Hopefully, everybody is good. Hopefully, everybody is doing great. It's on a Thursday, if I'm not wrong. Um, yeah, it's on a Thursday, and hopefully, so far so good, and things are well for everybody, and things are good. You're getting to improve and you getting to learn, and yeah, we move cause another year and another year to smash. So hopefully every day, all time, all chat time is an opportunity that we get to learn and also get to fucking improve. All right, so we are looking today at the pair I was looking at yesterday, the Swiss franc Japanese yen, as you can see from my chart. And so far, for me, everything is good over these exotics, because I've been trading the gold, and mostly gold used to frustrate me a lot. So um, I might be shifting over to the exotics, but yeah, let's give this time. It may be the first. How can I call it? From the beginner's luck. I don't know. It can be the beginner's luck for from the alchemist for these exotics, but I don't think so, because the reading of the market is same. Um, in every, I think, for me, for every any chart, if I'm given any chart, I like to analyze everything will be the same. So without any, or without any waiting, let's get cracking. Let's see what today had for us. Okay, as you can see, one to twos, yeah, were my trades today. And let's see, or let's review how I did interpret price, because today I also made a mistake, and I'll be reviewing the mistake I did, and something to learn from. I'm redoing this. I'm how can I redoing it again. I said it's a mistake that I should not do, but it's a lesson, because I'm working on my competition. So far, yeah, so far so good. I'm not in that much. I'm not in drawdown, and yeah, trying to get better all day, every day. So let's get cracking. So this is the 5 minutes time frame, but I'll go to the higher time frames, probably the daily, and get to see how I did read this price. So we talked yesterday about this weekly inversion fair value gap, how it supported today's price higher, and we can see how yesterday closed above this long week. This week, these candles, weak constant encroachment, it closed above it, and we can see we had a key level there, which uh, which price reacted upon, but from the lower time frames. And from the weekly time frame, my draw will be these liquidities above here. So my general draw for the weekly time frame is these previous high, not previous, I don't know which, last year November, liquidities above this high. So these were to be was my draw on liquidity, and I don't know whether, yeah. So for this month, I'm expecting the other month to be also bullish, because we can see the price action here. We had this order block with these two bullish candles, then we rallied lower, tapped into this order block over here, then we had this new month, now bullish. I'm expecting for it to expand further higher. I guess the order flow from the monthly time frame, we are bullish. So the draw generally for maybe this week was this buy sell liquidity above this high. For now it has been taken, so the next other draw will be these liquidities above there, but I don't want to make my chart so dirty, so yeah, I guess we are good with that. I don't know why my chart is taking long for it to open. Hopefully the internet is not frustrating me. Right? We connected, man. What's up, chats? So yeah, going back. What's up? So today I did make a mistake as we waiting, and I will be talking about it. So we can see how price reacted of this inversion fair value gap, the weekly inversion fair value gap, with this bullish candle. Also today I was expecting a bullish day, right? So dropping to the lower time frames, we can see there is this level, key level I want to talk about. Also we talked about it yesterday, so it's not something new. So you can see how yesterday or Wednesday we had this bullish market, right, that closed above this 4-hour inversion fair value gap, that key level. You can see it closed above, it created a fair value gap there. So I guess for today's entry was to be at around, or yeah, if I could have been watching the market, my entry could have been inside these weekly fair value gap, right? But my stop, I don't know where I could have placed it, so that's why I had to wait, or that's why I recommend, or I prefer to wait until my trading times to see how price I've already played from a key level, so that my stop loss placement will be yeah, not that too large, right? Because too large stop losses, sometimes when taken out you'll lose much. So we can see how this candle closed above the consequent encroachment of this 4-hour inversion fair value gap. This candle also rallied up the 4-hour consequent encroachment, created a fair value gap, rallied higher, and closed up outside this 4-hour inversion fair value gap. So you can see it closed above. The next candle opened, rallied, tapped into this 4-hour inversion fair value gap, which is now an inversion fair value gap because it's supporting prices higher, right? So it tapped into it. Then we can see at this candle opened that yeah, it was yesterday's candle. So today also, this was yesterday, I'm seeing yesterday over here. So we can see also this other candle closed outside this 4-hour fair, this 4-hour inversion fair value gap. So dropping to the lower time frames inside the 3 minutes time frame for today, what I was trading today, I don't know why my network is too slow. Hopefully my video, my audio and my audio is clear. You're not hearing some music. I'm recording from outside, so maybe you might be hearing those beats, right? So inside the 3 minutes time frame, we can see a fair value gap that has been left open, but from the higher time frames, that's why it's good to be confirming from the higher time frame. Someone might be watching this fair value gap and would want to see a market retrace lower, but from the higher time frames, you've seen the market has already tapped into this into a 4-hour fair value gap, right? So this for me is supposed to remain open, but we can see this price movement higher. We had this candle rally lower, clear the low of this candle, then it rallied and closed here. Then the next candle fully engulfed it, and damn damn, motherfucker, I don't know, my internet, maybe I shouldn't be getting out of my house. Maybe I should be doing these videos inside my house. So what I saw is we have these is it a 3-hour order block? And so we have this order block that is along this line. I don't know, I'd labeled it as a 4-hour order block, but I think it's a 4-hour order block that is in line also with a 3-hour order block, also with a 3-hour in Fair Valley Gap. I guess you can see this candles high and this candles low. We have that 3-hour order block. So it was a key level for me. I wanted to see price drop down, tap into this order block through these 3-hour Fair Value Gap, from which I wanted to see how price react from that level. So over here also we can see the 4-hour order block and the 3-hour order block overlapping with another 2-hour order block over here, or proportion block. So we have the 3-hour Fair Value Gap that is paired also with a 2-hour Fair Value Gap, right? The 2-hour Fair Value Gap, you can see these candles low, these candles high. With these candles high, we have a Fair Value Gap there. So we can see the market had already tapped into it, but again later on we had this sharp drop down that tapped the order blocks and passed through or pieced through the Fair Value Gaps. So I guess it was before my trading times. Really, no. So you can see over here we have inside these 1-hour time frames, we don't have a Fair Value Gap at around this zone, right? Everything is balanced, but we had a Fair Value Gap lower. So this was why I was watching at this key level. I wanted to see price pierce through. I don't know, it moved. I had my arrows, by the way, I had my arrows, my path. I wanted to see it drop. Yeah, this is how I had my arrow before. So I wanted to see price drop lower, which it did through the 3-hour Fair Value Gap. Why? Because we have the 1-hour Fair Value Gap here. Then from this level I would be looking for buys. So that's how it did play out. I saw, or we had these drop lower, right? Tapped into the 3-hour, and we can see how the bodies were respecting this candle, closed above the 3-hour Fair Value Gap, respecting this order block, rallied lower, tapping to this 1-hour in Fair Value Gap, also tapping the order blocks from the 4-hour, 3-hour and the 2-hour. Then let's go down to the 5 minutes and see how I did enter my trade. So over here we can see rallied higher, created liquidity below here. So to those who had entered earlier, after they had seen these 3-hour Fair Value Gap being tapped, we had them trapped. They were trapped. The market rallied lower, cleared the liquidity, and then also tapped into the 1-hour Fair Value Gap that I was referring to, and I saw this clear reaction with this candle close above. So my limit was slightly above my buy limit was slightly above this 3-hour Fair Value Gap, which I saw being tapped in, right? Then rallied to my TP. Then I also had a second trade. I wanted to see how the market would react of these weekly, this 15 minutes, this 5 minutes inversion Fair Value Gap. I wanted to see a close above it, so that I will trail my SL. And yeah, I entered another trade there with my 1 to 2, and we can see how price rallied higher to these. I usually take 1 to 2s, and my TP was hit. Then we had these shallow retracement. So over here, these where things were getting shaky for me, or these were my mistakes, or I did make a mistake. So I was observing, as you can see, this a yen pair. I was also observing another yen pair, and I saw something from another pair that over here I guess you can see the lows or the mistake I made. And was it the euro? Oh, no, it was the card, yeah. So because from reading price I can see they usually move kind of the same, but you can see over here it's kind of consolidating. But for the Swiss franc JPY, it rallied higher. Okay, it's rallying, but for the card it's kind of consolidating, right? You can see the consolidation. But why did I like that sharply take this trade, right? So we had this rally higher, and I saw the liquidity that I was targeting for the card JPY had been cleared, right? So after it had been cleared, I saw this rejection lower. I was watching this 1 hour inversion fair value gap, so we can see dropping to the 1 hour time frame. Was it a 1 hour really? Is it a 30 minutes? Yeah. Holy shit. Okay, something also I'm getting to observe. See how these candles are kind of respecting the consequent encroachment of these, right? Like the higher time frame is telling me that the bodies are respecting the consequent encroachment of these 30 minutes. Not I mislabeled. These are 30 minutes inversion fair value gap. But you can see how the bodies are respecting the consequent encroachment by closing around this zone. But from the 15 minutes time frame, what I saw is that's why I'll stop using the 15 below the 1 hour time frame for my entries. I'll stop. So you can see we had this close below, right? For me now, we want to be bearish. To which level? Back to my because I was comparing them, I wanted to see price retrace back to this 2 hour order block, right? Because we had already closed above, I wanted to see a retracement lower into this level, right? To this 2 hour order block, then continue rallying higher. But what happened? That didn't happen, but we continued higher and higher. So that was my trade concept for the card JPY. Let's go back to the card JPY where I took the lows. Also we had this 2 hour order block, right? 2 hour order block with this fair value gap inside there. So after I'd seen these price action, I wanted to see it tap lower into this fair value gap. If it could have dropped, then I wanted to see it tap into this order block, then continue rallying higher, or maybe have a retracement and close below, because the liquidity I was targeting had already been hit, right? But I didn't observe the higher time frames as I am supposed to, because after seeing this candle close, then because it was a loss over here, I could have maybe taken I could have taken my loss before my stop loss being hit after I'd seen this candle close right above, and these fair value gap being respected. So this is something I'm repeating because I didn't watch the higher time frame, and I got stopped out, right? But the good thing is the morning trade was a good trade, and not complaining because the day ended up positive. But it's a thing to be watching. Like price will do whatever it wants to do. That's what I'm getting to accept and get to learn, because it's not paining when I take a loss, but it's an opportunity for a lesson. So that's what happened for today, and it was a good lesson for me, and everything played out well as I had anticipated. So sometimes by these trades I took them before even my New York time, right? Because I saw a key level had been tapped into. Then I decided to jump in during the London, and we had a consolidation. Then at around 8:30 we had this continuation higher. So something also I should be noting is if London is bullish, then we should most of the time I should be expecting a continuation during the New York session. Let's see what happened yesterday. So yesterday London, where is London? So here is the London. We had this drop, then we had this New York continuation high. Yeah, this is the London. We had this bullish movement, then a retracement, then we had this continuation higher during the London session. So yeah, something to be learning and also trying to improve, and because I'm getting better and better, and happy for myself, because yeah, this is what a trader would want, to get to understand the market and draw money from the market. So this was my trade for today. These were my trades for today, and feeling kind of happy for the progress I'm making this new year, 2024. This is a year to smash, and we're working onto that with God leading the way, of course. So this is the trade review for today. Thank you guys for watching. Please remember to like the video and also subscribe to the channel, guys. So until next time, be safe.